Hi guys, Roxanne here from Tiny Home Living. It's time for a little bit of an update. I haven't actually made a video for a few days. We've been so busy trying to get some stuff done. I made my first attempt at making salsa. It's kind of bland, so we're gonna try some more cayenne peppers in it and see if it turns out a little bit better next time. I'm glad I only made 4 jars. So we'll just keep experimenting and see if we can find the right combination. But before I take you outside, I just want to ask you to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with your family and friends. It'll help us out a lot as far as building this channel goes. We actually went to Woodland Lumber again yesterday and got some more tongue and groove. I wasn't going to have enough to get the bathroom finished, so we got that. Got some concrete board for around the shower, around the tub enclosure. To attach the tiles to. It's better to attach the tiles to concrete board. And like I said in a previous video, we're not going to be able to find an acrylic shower enclosure because it is a 66-inch tub. It'd just be far too expensive. So anyway, I'm going to take you out and show you what Chris is up to. He was also trying to integrate one of the chickens from out back in the chicken tractor into the flock of chickens, and that did not go very well. Rusty was pecking at her, and then she ran off into one of the bushes out in the field here, and I'm not sure yet if Chris caught her and got her back into the chicken tractor. Anyway, we have a bunch of people, we put an ad on Kijiji to sell a bunch of the laying hens because we just have too many eggs. And like I said, when we ordered them, we didn't have them sexed, and we never dreamed that we would end up with 24 laying hens. We only ended up with 1 rooster, which is really unusual. So we've had a lot of interest in buying some of the laying hens, and I'm thinking if we sold 12 or more of them, and it was a smaller flock, then it might be easier to introduce a couple of the other hens into the flock if there were less of them to pick on her. So that's just my way of thinking. We're going to watch a bunch of videos tonight on introducing chickens into the flock, which, can be difficult. So we'll see. And maybe if we put a rooster out of this bunch in with the flock, that might help. I'm not really sure. Again, we're totally new at this. So everything's an experiment, and we are totally learning as we go along. And we do rely on a lot of YouTube videos to help us out. So, and hopefully that's my goal, is to be able to help other people that are just starting out like us and trying to do this. But anyway, let's go out and see what Chris is doing, and I'll show you the progress with the tongue and groove. It is almost time to paint. And we did get primer yesterday too. So we're hoping that we'll get a nice warm day like this, and it'll be a perfect day to do the primer and spray it, because it is so fast. It is just amazing how fast and easy it is to prime everything at once. So let's go check it out. I want to check in the greenhouse first of all to see how hot it is. I've been worried that it's getting cold enough at night. Oh my goodness. The needle is just... see if I can turn the camera the right way to get that. It's over 120. Anyway. Now, those ones look like they're pretty much ready to use. And the beefsteak is what I wanted to make another batch of salsa. So I'm hoping to take like the ones that are red out of here today and put them in the windowsill with the other ones. This pepper plant's looking really peaked again. Might pick those peppers and put them in the fridge. That little pepper plant over there is looking awesome. And of course the strawberries are looking awesome. And there. Big giant one there. Holy smokes, look at the size of that thing. And another one here. Oh, hiding over there too. That one, not so much. This one is gonna have a whole couple of bunches here. Can't believe this. Look at a couple more bunches coming there. And then I keep forgetting about this plant over in the corner. That's a couple of really big ones too. Another day or so and I'll have some huge ones for my... Now I might use those to do my first attempt at canning tomatoes, just tomatoes. Take all the red ones, get those done. Try and thin these out a bit. I think I'll get Chris to bring these ones that have already turned red, and I'll do that, use those for my next batch. What do you think, Rusty? What do you think? But yeah, the temperature has dropped below 120 since I've had the door open. But I'm hoping this is going to help get these tomatoes ripened. It doesn't look like they've gotten frozen, so hopefully it's staying warm enough at night. But I think that's what I'll get Chris to do today, is bring all of the ones here that are red, turning red already, and I'll use those for my next batch of salsa. And I think I'm going to pick those peppers later too. But I just wanted to check on them, see how they're doing, and let's go check on the tiny house. What do you think, Rusty? I heard you were picking on the new chicken, the new girl in town. That's no way to behave. Well, the guys are trying to calculate. I am going to need some more material, and that's the reason they were trying to get this big room done, because if it ends up being a different size or something, then it won't be noticeable. They've got enough outside to finish this little bit here, and they got these big walls above the door, the ceiling are all done, and they got the ceiling done in the utility room too. So this room is completely done, ceiling and everything. And of course, like I said, the trim will go in the corners and then up there, so those gaps won't show. So that looks really good. Getting pretty close to paint time. We marked another chicken. Chris brought another chicken, the one that keeps coming in here to do the inspection. He wanted her marked with the nail polish too, so she doesn't get sold. He's got all his favorites. Really pleased with that vent too, how tidy it looks. Pretty happy. Forgot to mention Chris got this done too. And I think he got another fitting for there, but you can see how he's used up all the little scrap pieces to put on the front of this, and he'll probably put a little ripped piece on the side of there to finish it off nicely, and then he's got the top on here, so it just finishes it off so nice. And like I said, tiny little cut-offs, save them till you at the end of your project, because you can always use them somewhere. Always, always, always. It's got that hole cut from there. I think that is the vent for the instant hot water heater, I believe. So, lots of progress. Like I say, it's all the little things that aren't so exciting, but really crucial, obviously. I'm just going to turn this off for now. It's making so much noise. I want to show you in the bathroom. Another thing Chris found is this plug-in that has the USB ports, and this is going to be where the countertop goes under the window, so it'll be a good place to set my phone and stuff when I want to charge it. So they've almost got the toilet alcove done. Almost. And then they're just going to do this piece across the window because it has to be jogged there. And going across here, They've got almost done up to the ceiling there, and of course we got concrete board for here rather than putting the tongue and groove on here. Not only will it save money on tongue and groove, but it'll be better for adhering the tiles to. So those boys worked awful hard today. Look at the ceiling is done. Like I say, this cement board's going on these 3 walls. The toilet alcove is all done. Ceiling is done. We're putting 2 pot lights in here and a light above the sink. I had to do a really quick redesign on the bathroom, and good thing I double checked. My measurement for this long wall was wrong. It was off by 2.5 inches, and I ended up changing the entire kitchen or bathroom design, but had to again change it again because of where the plumbing stack was. So again, things like that you can't do with the builder. It's set in stone, or you pay through the nose to get it changed. So this looks really good. And Chris is going to put some of the boxes in place. Uh-oh. those are not going to work because of the pantry's going there.
Because there's no pantry going there.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Back to the drawing board, I guess. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's what happens when you make changes on the fly. I tried to do it really quickly and whoops.
That's an extra.
Yeah, gonna have to change it again. Maybe what I'll do is I'll end up putting a 24 over here instead of an 18, but then that's gonna be in the wrong place. Oh dear. Well, change the plumbing, change the lighting, or change the switches. Gee.
I can change that.
Oh dear, yeah, that one's the easiest to change, so. Oh darn. And I actually wanted the, I didn't really want the pantry on this end in front of the toilet. But I guess I can hide the toilet paper in there. That was my thinking. You want the toilet paper handy. So, got some more finagling to do. Yikes. Yeah, we did the same thing in the current tiny house. We put I put a pantry there, and that's why Chris put the light switch on the outside of the wall, and then I didn't put the pantry there, and now we are always like, yeah, didn't really want the light switch on the outside of the bathroom, but anyway. And then we can't have these both covered up with the pantry cabinet, so back to the drawing board tonight. I actually left the program open because I didn't even close it yet. That's the face contractors make when the what he calls the effing designer. Oh dear. Okay, I didn't even look at that electrical when I came out. I was just worried about getting this centered over the sink or the counter space. Now I gotta go back to the drawing board again. Oh well, whatever, it's a challenge and I like that. But the ceiling's all done in here. Super happy with this. Really close to being able to do primer paint now. So now our next chicken drama is Chris took one of the white hens that he wanted to keep out and put it in with the chickens, and they started picking on her right away. And now she got away from Chris, went out in the bushes, and she's been running around now outside, and we don't know where she is and we can't find her, and we don't know what to do, whether to put her in with the Rhode Island Reds or put her back in with the other ones. So we gotta go find that chicken, and we are terrible chicken herders, you already know that. There goes the little white chicken that she's actually going in all the spots that the Rhode Islands love to go in. She goes along behind those skids and she's coming in all their areas now. We're thinking we might just leave her out and see if she goes to bed with these other ones, because that's what the one video said to do. So let's go down and see if we can find her at the other end. I hobbled all the way down here and then, then she came out right where I was down at that end. I'm just hoping to get some footage and to see how she interacts with the other ones. Rusty's down there with all of his girls now. So I just want to see how she interacts with him and if he picks on her some more. See, the whole crowd's right there and she's right here. I went down there and she came out down here where I already was. She's right there now. Oh my goodness, look at the size of that thing. That is insane.
Compared to these.
I mean, that's probably an extra large. This is like gargantuan. That's what I call the ostrich eggs. Look at it in the palm of my hand. And I have big
I
hands.
think there's another one there too.
My
These
goodness.
ones are warm because you're sitting on them.
Oh yeah. Wow. How many is there?
Oh, I lost track.
Oh.
Here,
Yeah.
girl. Come on.
I wonder if you got a little pail of feed or something?
Come on, girl.
She's a pretty chicken. Not so ugly anymore. Look at you.
Come on, girl. Come on.
Look at you with your little shawl.
Come on, girl.
Little black shawl. Hey?
Okay. Come on.
It's either this or the freezer. What can I say?
Yes.
Should we call her WP for white privilege?
See if I can get some feed.
What do you think, chicken? You're a pretty girl. You are a pretty girl, aren't ya? Yes, you are. You are a pretty girl.
Here, girl. Here. Here.
Oh.
Come on. Here.
Yeah. She's in that favorite spot of theirs behind the compost now.
This is the nosy one that comes in the sea can.
Oh, is it? Has she got her toenails painted?
Well, her legs.
Oh, okay. Her toenails are so dirty now. This is the one that comes and inspects, does the framing inspection and everything in the tiny house. She's one of the two that has that sort of blonde underbelly.
Look at the cone, and this one's all twisted.
Yeah. She's really dark. That one. Where did the little white one go?
On the other side.
Oh, I should have left one of my crutches. It's hard holding the camera. And is she over on the other side of the... Oh yeah, there she is.
Sweet. There's food there.
Oh, is there? Oh, okay. See, the other ones aren't rushing over to pick on her or anything. They're kind of doing their own thing. It's Rusty, I guess that's the problem, eh? You'd think he'd like having another girl in his harem. Come on, chicken, chicken. This way. Yeah, you can see how her comb's not nearly as big, eh? There's Rusty. I wonder if we cut up a squash and got them all to come over. There's a new girl in town, Rusty. Yeah, she's blonde instead of a brunette. Well, I think maybe get one of the ones that's been pecked. There's so many of them on the rack that have been pecked at. Oh, I don't know where she went now. I wasn't looking. Yeah, give them that one. They sure like the compost. They sure like the compost. And the potato patch. The potato patch is going to be really well fertilized. I don't know. I was looking at you and I didn't see which way she went. Yeah. They still want out this little door. They don't know what to do. Where did she go? Silly chicken.
Headed towards the potato patch somewhere.
Oh.
There you go. Hey, Hazel. Hey, Hazel.
What a beautiful night. Holy moly. Oh, gee whiz. It's just a piece of squash, people. Chickens. Maybe just save one slice and we'll see if we can give it to the other girl. They sure like that. Can't get in my garden next year, you devil chickens. Yeah, now we gotta figure out where she is. Oh, they are funny. Yeah, I don't know. She must have went around that way. Boy, oh boy, what a feast. Hey, girls? Rusty getting any? Well, we are complete and utter failures at chicken catching again. But I am on crutches. I'm trying to scare it one way. Chris, we got it all the way back here in the back of the property where the chicken tractor is and all her friends. And chased her out of the grass where she was hiding, and she ran right past this thing and back up to where the tiny house is. So we're like pretty much done chasing this thing tonight. But we're just looking. I haven't been back here in so long, and Chris was telling me about these different chickens. Like this one here is such a pretty rooster. Now there's a few of them like that. That one there too. So there's a few of them that are like that, and then there's a few of the barred rock. That's the name I couldn't think of before. And I think there's another Rhode Island red rooster in here. So there's quite a bit of roosters in here. These barred rocks are huge, and those ones there I think are so pretty. I don't know if that means they're good chickens or not. I know some chickens are just mean and others are not. So, but those are really pretty. And this barred rock here seems friendly. This one here is the pretty one. Very pretty roosters. And you're curious too, aren't you? That looks like a Rhode Island red there. So that's a hen, I think. There's quite a few hens too. That looks like a Rhode Island red rooster right there. So yeah, there's a few barred rocks. These ones, I have no idea what they are, but they're very pretty. That's the hen version of this guy. You are a pretty boy, aren't you? Not sure how you and Rusty would get along. And you want to be the king of the castle, don't you? Chris put this roost in for them because they were all trying to get up higher. That is a very, very pretty rooster. I wouldn't mind keeping one of those. And maybe a couple of hens. I've got a whole bunch of people interested in the Rhode Island Reds. because they're all laying. So I'm thinking I'll have to check my email, see how many people want them and how many they want. But look at that pretty boy there. That is a beautiful rooster, aren't you? You are just beautiful. So I think what I'll do is wait and see how many Rhode Island Reds we sell, and then we could maybe, these were supposed to all be meat birds though, that's the problem. And we don't want to keep too many laying hens over the winter because we have so many eggs already. Probably have enough eggs to get us through the winter. So there's that guy again, you can see him from the side. He's going to have black tail feathers and a little bit of black on his wings. Very, very, very pretty. Have no idea what they are. And there's the barred rock. And there's the brown, the black ones with the brown neck that are much smaller, but I think they're still going to be a decent sized chicken in the freezer. They're all getting up here. It's getting late, so they're all going up here. And definitely a couple of Rhode Island Red. Oh, I think I see 3 Rhode Island Red roosters. Anyway, time to go hobble all the way back to the house. This is crazy, and it's getting cold out, and I'm hungry. So I am gonna sign off for today. I don't know if I'll be getting any more footage today. So yeah, just crazy old people out chasing chickens again and not very good at it. So yeah, these guys are getting restless trying to jostle for their spot for the night. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with your family and friends. And we will see you next time. Just a little footnote to yesterday's video and our chicken chasing and trying to get that little white chicken. We kind of gave up. I was absolutely worn out from walking around on crutches trying to help Chris corner her. He ended up going out again, I think when he went out to make sure the other chickens were all in for the night, and he found her sort of hunkered down. So she's sort of doing the same thing, wanting to go to bed, you know, when it gets dark. So he found her, and he actually picked her up and took her and put her in the nesting box, like he does with the other hens when they sound like they're ready to lay an egg. And the other thing he found too was a little egg, and this is almost white, so we don't think it's from one of the other girls, and it's a little tiny one, like when what they were laying. So we think that's her egg. And so Chris did put her in the nesting box. So she did sleep in with the other chickens last night. Now when they all went out, Chris did see Rusty chasing her again. But we're going to try and do the same thing again tonight and see how it goes. And maybe she will get incorporated. She doesn't have any marks on her. It doesn't look like they're pecking her. So we're going to try and do the same thing again tonight. The only thing is being able to find her, you know, to actually put her in with the other ones. Maybe after doing that for a few nights, she'll just go in with them at night and go to bed. We're not really sure. Like I said, this is all new to us, and we're just hoping that we can incorporate this little hen into our flock, especially if she's already laying eggs. So just thought I'd include this so you kind of know how the chicken drama ended last night. So it's good news, I think.